important things I want to tell you, that is reproduction. Reproduction means the reproduction of the new plants from their parents, that is known as reproduction. So here the production of new individuals from their parent is known as reproduction. If I talk about the mode of reproductions, that is mostly plants is just doing the reproductions with the roots, with the stems and with the leaves, students. So these are called vegetative parts of the plants. So that root, stems and leaves. So many plants are going to be develop their offsprings by these vegetative parts. Yeah, I see you are correct. The soil, the plant helps to protect the soil erosion also. If we will cut the plant, definitely the soil will be removed from the one place to another places. So after the certain period of growth, most plants bear the flowers. You may have seen the mango trees flowering in spring. So it is this flowering that give rises to juicy mango fruits we enjoy in summer. You have already enjoyed that. Sir, what is the percolation rate of the water in the soil? Different soil is having a different type of the percolation rate. So fruit have seed, yeah, definitely, Aditi. If I am talking about the loamy soil, it is the percolation rate is different. If I am talking about the different things, right now, students, I am teaching you the reproduction. So better you concentrate on the reproductions. One by one, I will move on the another chapter. So you may have seen that juicy fruits and discard that seed also, so that you are just going to eat and enjoying with that fruit. So here also, students, you have seen. Once you are going to throw that seed, after some time, what happens? It is just going to grow in the new plants, individuals, and that is germinated. So I want to tell you that those Priyesh Jaiswal asked the question related with the reproduction. I am teaching you the reproduction revision. You are asking with that something different. Okay, Saksham Soni. Seed is ovules and a fruit is ovary. Thank you. Fruit is not a ovary, seed is ovule and fruit is ovary. No, you cannot say like that. Okay. So flowers are the reproductive parts, and there are the several ways where we are going to understand about that asexual and asexual, and sexual and asexual that rises the new plants without that. So students, here you have seen that different type of the plant. So the highlighted word you have to understand. Rose or champa with a node, this piece of branch is termed as cutting. So you are going to cut the stems, okay. So that is a new part is going to be grown into it. Let us come. Kamya Jaswal, you are right, sexual and asexual reproduction. Students, try same activity by cutting the money plant in the jar of water. So that money plant is grow into the water also and record your observation. Right. You may have seen that a flower buds that is developed here. So here the question is that I. So I, that frost potato, observe that yesterday also we have gone through. Money plant is a plant which you have seen that if I am talking about that money plant. So such a plants you will see in your house, that is if you have not seen the money plants, then this is the money plant. Okay, this is the money plant. Okay, this type of the plant is the money plant. So try to understand something, don't waste time into it. So cut the potato into the small portion, each with an eyes, and bury them into the soil. So here that is eye of the potato. So this is the eye of the potato, students, which are just coming out. So whenever I am talking about that, this is the eye of potato. And if you will cut this area and you will put in the other places, the new plants will grow. So this is also the one very important things. If you are going to put this, it is also called the bud. So you also grow the gingers and turmeric and biophyllums has buds in a margin of leaves. So each words can give rises to new plants. Rows of some plants can also give rise to the new plants. Sweet potatoes and the dahlia are also example that. Sweet potato, I think you have seen that sweet potato. Okay, so if I am talking about that a sweet potato, this is the sweet potato. So this is the sweet potato basically. I think you have seen. So you have seen this sweet potato. Okay. So this is the sweet potato and the Dahlia. Dahlia is a plant. If I talk about the Dahlia, so this is the Dahlia flowers. I think you have seen. So this is the Dahlia. I think you have said is a kind of flower. Thank you. So plants such as the cacti produce new plants when their parts gets detached. Okay. If I'm talking about the cacti, that is the plants. That is also a type of plants. Whenever I talk about this, cacti, I think you have seen this type of the plants. You have seen this type of the plant. That is a cacti plant. Okay. So this is the cacti plants which are also going to be grown into that. Yeah, definitely. If you will cut the any one part and that you are going to put in the small part or anywhere, that will grow. So this is the one more thing. So cacti produces the new plants when the parts get detached. Let us come on that of bryophyllum. This is also the type of notes like you have seen that in the potato. So leaf of bryophyllum with the birds in the margin also. So be careful from the main parts of the plant. Each detach and can grow into the new plant. This is also the new plants, new plants, new plants will grow. Okay, Kamya, it is in your garden. That is great. Yeah, on the leaf, that is the leaf is just going to grow on that. Plants produced by the vegetative propagation and here take less time to grow and the bear on that flower. So this is also that students and that I will tell you. And here, so plant produces the vegetative propagation take less time to grow and that what happens the flowers and the fruits earlier you have seen it is also producing the seed and new plants will just come. The new plants are exact copy of the parent plant. Okay, students, so keep in your mind. And single parents are involved into it. So in this chapter, you will also learn that a plant produces by sexual reproductions, that a plant produces by sexual reproduction have the character of both. So that is the yeah, Shreyans Singhal, I am coming on that. If from the one flowers to another flower by the agent of the insect or water or wind that pollen grains are moving, that is called cross pollination. Clear? So later in these chapters, you will also going to understand about the sexual reproduction, students, and that budding. Budding, I have already said, budding is what? You see, this is the yeast. Inside the yeast also this is happening, or in that hydra also you have seen the same thing. So this is the activity. You can understand. Yeast cells are the new bud will deattach, and finally it will grow. So the small bud-like projection out from the yeast cell that is called bud. So here the buds gradually grow and get detached from the parent cell and the new cells also just coming here. So students, that you must have to understand. Okay, that is having a different type of that chemicals Atharvayado. You know, white color is due to the leucoplast. Colors of the flowers petals are due to the chloroplast, chromoplast, and these are the something green pigments. Okay, so the new yeast of the cell is germinated, matures, and this production also. So you must have to understand. Here, next thing comes, that is fragmentation. You have already seen a slimy green patch. I have given you the yesterday question also. That is within a time or within a second, it is just grown on all over the pond, slimy green patches in the pond. Other stagnant water bodies also, these are algae, and this is happened due to the fragmentation. So keep, I think Leela question was this, so you can do that. If I am talking about water and nutrients are available, so algae grow and multiply rapidly by the fragmentation. So an alga breaks up into the two or more fragments. This fragmentation of the piece grow into the new individuals. So this process continues and they cover a large area in the short period of time. So this is fragmentation. This fragmentation, students, that one branches are going to break into the two parts and finally it will grow. So spore formation, that you have learned that the fungi on the bread piece grow from the spores which are present in the air. So repeat activity also, that observe the spores in the cotton-like mass on the bread. When the spores are released, they keep floating on it. So that is sporangium and reproduction seen through the spore formation. So here, students, one very important things that I am talking about, this is the fern, and fern is also that reproductions through the spore formation in the form. So keep in mind, in a fern leaf, that is spore formation, and the Spirogyra, that is fragmentation. And this I am talking about the spore bread mold, that is also spore formation. So spore formation, that is the methods. You have seen sporangium. Sporangium will burst and it will release into the environment. So individual plants such as the moss and fern also reproduce by the means of spore. Here sexual reproductions, that is the stamens, pistils are there. So you have already known that flowers are the reproductive part of the plant. So here stamens are the male reproductive part and the pistil is the female reproductive part, right? So here I want to tell you, sorry Brunwal, if I talk about that female reproductive parts, that is the pistil. So symbol of acid and short form of the acid will come, right? This is the question you have written. Flowers which contains either only the pistil or only the stamens, that is called unisexual flower, students. You write it down, this is the very important things. So flowers which contains both stamens and pistil, that is called bisexual flowers. Example, if I take that corn and papaya and the cucumber produces unisexual. So corn, if I talk about the unisexual flower, so that is having a list of this, and you can also understand. So this is the unisexual flower. Bisexual flowers, here that a pistil, dhatura and papaya. You see in the dhatura, if you are going to take the dhatura into it, you see inside of that the gynosium, it is called pistil, and this is the androsium, that is called stamen. Okay, and this is the papaya. So in this papaya you see only stamens are present or either pistils are present. So that is called basically unisexual flower. So there are so many different type of unisexual flowers, right? Unisexual flowers that you see, hibiscus flower is the bisexual flower. Those are having both pistil and stamen. Bisexual content both the things. Okay, so keep in your mind, and that you have to do in this way. So corn, papaya and cucumber produces the unisexual flower, where the mustard, rose and petunia have the bisexual flower. See student, stamens are having filament and anther, and pistil is having the ovule, ovary style stigma. Next I am talking about that male and female unisexual flowers may be present in the same plants or in the different parts. So could you identify the anthers and the filament of stamens? And anthers contains the pollen grains which produces male gametes. So if I am talking about the which contains the pollen grains, so that is the answer is anther. So which produces, what is the work of the anther? It is just producing the male gametes. So pistil consists the stigma, style and ovary contains one or more ovules. So the female gametes or that egg is also there. So sexual reproductions of a male and female gametes fused and its form zygote. Pollination students, that is the very important burning chapters of this. And pollination, generally the pollen grains. Whenever I talk about the pollen grains, generally the pollen grains have a tough protective coat which prevent them from the drying up. So this pollen grain, what has happened? You see, this anther, from this anther, if pollens are coming on the same flower, on a stigma, that is called self-pollination. Okay. And when from the other flowers this comes onto the other stigma, that is called cross pollination. So this is the one very important thing, students. Here I want to tell you that a difference between the vegetative and budding. Okay, so whenever I am talking about the difference between budding and vegetative propagation, right? Students, the main difference between that vegetative propagation, we can get vegetative propagation three type. If I talk about the vegetative propagation, so that is budding does not occurs in all plant species. And budding is when the mother plant begins to produce, right? So whenever I am talking about the budding, budding is when the mother plant begins to produce a projection outside to genetically identical plants, but one will be odorless and the other will be larger. So they are separated by the new plants. But vegetative propagation is when you take some vegetative things like a leaves, like a stem, like a root, like, okay. So some vegetative things that you are going to take so that it will root and become another separate plant. And it is easier to vegetatively propagate new plants which are identical in the genetic to original plants. So this is the vegetative propagation. I think Tanusri, you have got your answer. Tanusri, you got your answer. Hypha. Great. What is hypha? Students, that is a very simple thing. What is hypha? That question is very important. Hypha, you have seen, that is each of the branching filament that make a mycelium of the fungus, that is called hypha. Tubular shape, one continuous cell filled with the cytoplasmic nucleus, multinucleates, hard cell wall of chitin. Clear? Aditi Modanwal. Few students have asked about that. I think given zygote fusion of the male gametes and female gametes. Yes, Vidya.
Sir,
To me that if I am talking about that zygote, the fusion of male gametes and female gametes that already we have discussed. Students, that is important to understand what is zygote and what is the function of it.
And sir, what is the embryo?
Embryo. Zygote basically it is the fertilized egg, vidya, and cell that results from the union of the female gametes. Like a sperm and ovum, both are going to be fused and they are just forming the zygote. Zygote is a state in where you are just going to understand that they become a single cell. And if I am talking fertilization and that zygote, so that fertilization is the fusion and zygote is just produces after the fusion, right? So this is a very, very important things. If I am talking about the embryo, that is also the very good things. If I take the differences in between the embryo is the early stage. Okay, so embryo is the early stage if I'm talking about the stage.
And sir, what is spores?
Coming. What is the difference between that zygote and that parts? So plant development, the early stage if I'm talking, that is the zygote and embryo. Wait, so that embryo in plant, whenever I am talking about that things comes that gymnosperms or angiosperms, both are here. So whenever I talk what is the function of the embryo in the plants, so I am telling you that one picture I want to show, that is basically so young plant contain in the seed begin as a developing egg cell, form that fertilization, so that become a plant embryo. It is the embryo. Embryo is the in fertilized ovule or the immature plants from which the new plant will grow under the proper condition. I think you understand,
Yes,
Vidya.
sir.
So that she was the Vidya and she has asked about that. And let us, I am taking another question of Saksham Soni.
Sir, how many time algae take to cover the lake? Sir, how many time algae take to cover the lake?
Sorry, Barnawal. Sorry, Barnawal.
Sir, what is
How many
difference between cell gametes?
So this was the reason the few students are not able to tell and their voice is not clear. So better has to be type on that. Due to the network issue of yours and that voice is not coming to me. Ayushi Singh,
Good morning, sir.
good morning.
Sir, how algae grows?
How algae grows? This is a very good question. I have shown you that of fragmentation, no? Okay.
Okay, sir.
So basically, the some alga blooms are the results of that nutrients, and particularly that is the algae grow. Reproduction.
Okay.
If I am talking about the reproduction process, so that it comes. Many small algae reproduces asexually by the ordinary cell division by the fragmentation. Clear?
Sir, so how they got moist place so that they can grow?
They can grow because of that. They are just going to be break and that larger algae reproduces by the spores. Okay. So in the
Okay, sir.
moist places, it is the why because algae is a watery plants. Na algae grow in moist
Watery
place.
plants.
So that is a very important. So algae in plants are like a humus. They are need food, nutrients, and the good environment to grow.
Okay,
So that is the reason for the survival. Algae makes their own energy or food from the sun, but they are need a water also.
okay,
Correct,
sir.
Rajat?
Sir, what is the difference between eye, yeast, and bird?
I have already discussed. So here and that anyone else? So 1-2 questions, because give a time to every students also, so that they can ask the question. Okay, fine. I am coming students on the another things that is here, and this is we are on the topic that was the pollination. So this is the cross pollination, and again I am coming on the few things and exercise. All the exercise question students you must go through. So insect visit the flowers, carry on this, and the transfer of pollen from the anther to the stigma of flowers, that is called pollination. So if the pollen that lands on the stigma, so this is the pollination I have already discussed here, and the zygote develop into an embryo. Okay, so this is the fusion of the male and female gamete, that is called particular. So here you have seen that the seed develop from the ovules, and the seed contains the embryo enclosed in the protecting seed coat. Seed dispersal by the wind, waters, airs. Okay. You have already observed the seed which are just changing, and these are the seed of the drumstick, and this is the maple, as a question we have discussed in the previous classes, and the hairy fruits of sunflowers and the hairy seed of madar. So this also you have seen, and basically hairy fruits of the sunflowers get blown off with the wind of far away place. Some seeds are dispersed by water, and these fruits or seed usually develop floating ability in the form of spongy or the fibrous outer coats, as in acorn. So some seeds are dispersed by the animals, especially spiny seeds with a hook. We have already seen about that. So this is the some seeds dispersed through them. And if I talk about the ganthium, this is the ganthium also. So in the ganthium you can understand that is the sunflowers. Let's come on that some keywords. You must go through the keywords. Let's come on the question answers. Question answers that all fill in the blanks you have to fill. Practice it. Describe the method of asexual reproductions and give example. Explain the what you understand by the sexual reproduction, and state the main difference between the asexual and that sexual reproduction. Sketch the reproductive parts of the flower, and explain the difference between the self pollination and cross pollination. So here, how does the process of fertilization take place in the flower, and describe the various way by which the seeds are dispersed. So these are the few questions students, and the some MCQ is already given here, that also you have to check it out. Mature ovary form, the spore productions, and that ganthium. So this was the chapter of your reproduction. Now I am taking the next chapter, NCERT ebook, acid, base, and salt. Class 7. Till that I am just taking some that question of the students. That is the new chapters, and that acid and base. So our daily life students, you know, we use in our daily life a large number of substances like a lemon. So which acid is in lemon, and which acid is in tamarind, which acid is common salt, sugars, and vinegars. So they have same taste. Let us recall taste of the some edible substance listed in the tables. If you are going to taste some things, you will see that a difference, and it's now entered into that. Do not taste anything unless asked to do so. Do not touch anything unless asked to do so. So here is that a few words is given: lemon juice, orange juice, vinegar, curds, tamarind, sugars, common salt, amla, baking soda, grapes, unripe mango, and cucumber. So let's come on that things. So here you find that some of these substances taste sour, some taste bitter, some taste sweets, and some taste are salty. So on the basis of the taste also we can identify, students, what is this actually. So acid and base, you must have to understand which acid is present in what. The taste is acidic. Latin words, that is the acre, which means sour. So what about the baking soda? So what is the formula of the baking soda? That also you understand. Taste sour. If you know what is the taste, since it does not taste sour. So that's sour and bitter. So that has no acid in it. It is a bitter in taste. If you rub in solution between the finger, it is feeling soapy. So all of you put a soap in your mouth and you feel that soapy. The little substance like these are bitters in taste and feel soapy and touching. That is basically a soap. So this nature of that such substance is set the basic. If we cannot test every substance, how do we find it nature? Students, the basic things is that chili, you take a chili and cut it and you feel that what is the taste of the chili and now you find which substance is there. Okay, so that is precisely a type of the substance but the all plants you don't cut, because if you are not knowing the plant, the some plants are poisonous also, so don't cut it. Otherwise you start cutting the leaf and start cutting their fruits if you are knowing that which are in our daily life use. The things which are not in our daily life use, please don't taste it, don't touch it, because it can be a very different type of that plant. It can be poisonous plant like a dhatura, like madar. Don't taste. They are having a milky substance and that is here.
I have completed that exercise.
Pardon, again repeat it.
Sir, I am saying that reproduction in plants, I have completed the exercise.
I have given you the examplers question also yesterday that I have discussed. Have you completed that one also?
Sir, I have not attended the class.
I have uploaded on the video, so all of you go there. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Milk of magnesia is an antacid, which are used to just acid. If you are having an acid and then you are taking a milk of magnesia, it will just neutralize and finally we are feeling relaxed. Okay.
Sir, what are indicators?
Indicators are used to just identify the acid or acidic or basic nature of the substances. Okay.
Okay, sir. And sir, I have the last doubt, sir. What, sir? Hibiscus is a bisexual and
Hibiscus is a bisexual.
unisexual flower.
Bisexual.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye bye. Time is already over. Those are having question only, they can ask the question. Yes, Ananya.
Sir, all bitter foods have critic acid.
It is not necessary.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Different like fruits are having a different acid, right?
Yes, sir.
Different substance. Can you just go through it and taste it? Because you have seen that a different type of the fruits are having, like a coffee is having different taste. Okay, so that cocoa is having different taste. So that is a different taste are there. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anyone else? Yes, Vidya.
What is algae?
Very good question. Anyone have any answer? Saksham Soni. Saksham Soni. Saksham Soni. What is algae?
Sir, algae is a substance which was present in the lake. Sir, it is a very fast sir, motion. And sir, I tell how the algae is cover all the lake.
Algae is the organisms which are making a food in the presence of the sunlight. The process is the
And sir,
photosynthesis.
and sir, algae breaks two or more fragments and it can cover all the lakes.
Okay, so it is the unicellular or multicellular?
Sir, multicellular.
Algae are eukaryotic, is has no root. It is not having any roots or the leaf, but do have the chlorophyll. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this is the basically clear, Vidya. Now you got your answer.
Yes, sir.
Good. Good question. Ayushi.
Sir, algae breaks up into two or more fragments, and sir, it is a watering plant.
Great.
Okay, sir.
Tanushree, any
Thank you.
doubt? Angel?
No, sir.
Angel? So thank you students. Time is already over. 3 minutes extra we have taken for this session. All the best and best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Question will be from the exercise and question will be from the exemplars also. So both the things you have to prepare, but whatever the question we have discussed, question will be from there. So I will upload it on that channel. So thank you so much. Bye bye. Good day.
Bye, sir.